Here we are at Colmar, beginning our rail fading adventure today. It's chilly, it's cool, and we got silverliner forest headed our way, picking us up to take us down to Center City, Philly. We'll be holding up there till the 249 train at 30th Street, and then we'll be headed out to Bryn Mawr today for an adventure. Got silverliner forest coming in. We'll catch more at 30th Street. More to come. Here we have train 533 to Thorndale from Doylestown with railcars 302, 156, 155, 360, and 361. We'll be back in an hour and a half to get more action. More to come. Here we got several different trains here at 30th Street Station, all different freight cars, class or American rail cars and all along the yard here and all. We even got the engines. We got 514, we got 953, we got 9647 cab car in there, 3 regional cafe cars they look like sitting there. We pan around. We got a switcher engine in the yard here, engine 540. We got AM7 941, Amtrak engine 527, and I think that's one of the 700 engines. We got to find out which one it is. As soon as I do, I'll get a picture of it. Those are the engines here. We're waiting for a 249 SEPTA train, which will be train 539, and we'll be at Bryn Mawr, hoping to see maybe an ACS. In the meantime, we got a regional leaving. We got engine AM7 934 leaving 30th Street here with its train. Oh no, it's the Keystone. I'm sorry. Cab car's 9644. This is the Keystone with cab car 9644. I will probably be seeing him on my way out there at Bryn Mawr, sipping by later on. More to come. We got train 537 to Thorndale, our train to Bryn Mawr coming in. Rail car 344 leading. We'll catch more at Bryn Mawr. Here we got the local to Thorndale, train 537. Should be leaving. There he goes. Rail cars 344, 345, 162, and 161. We'll be here till 6 till later on to catch more action. Till at least the 654 train. More to come. Here we got the Doylestown, I think it's either Colmar Link Belt train or Doylestown bound train coming in to Bryn Mawr here. That's the rail cars 279, east to west Trenton, 5368. 421, 422, and 2 others. We got 149, I think that's 150 on the tail end. Get more as he's departing. There he goes. Railcars 149 and 150 taking off to West Trenton. Pennsylvanian train 42 is late. There's also a severed switch up ahead. We'll catch more action as we're waiting here till 6:54. More to come. Here at Bryn Mawr, we got Amtrak Pennsylvanian train 42, and we got the train 539 to Malvern coming in. Both are here. Here's the Pennsylvanian in train. Engine 135. Late. There he goes. There's the SEPTA train to Malvern with railcars 296, 305, 448, and 447. This was supposed to be our original train out here, but we jumped the gun and got out early. And onto the line here early. More action to come. Here we got the train, the inbound train to Center City. Coming in a few minutes late. We had the Pennsylvanian and the Malvern train meet. Silverliner 5s coming in. This is a link belt train with Silverliner 5 rail cars 881, 882, 879, 880, and one more. More action to come when he's leaving. Here he goes, taking off. We had 880 and 728. More action, more trains to come. Here we got the Thorndale Express Thorndale train. Rail cars, Silverliner 5, a pair of rail cars 836, 835, 810, and 809 taking off. More rush hour action to come. Here we have 9543 to Bryn Mawr, just stopped and emptied out. Rail cars 707, 874, 873, and 718. So it'll be interesting to see what they do on how they turn them back towards Philadelphia. More to come. Here's what they do when they flip trains around from Bryn Mawr back to Center City. Then he takes off back towards Philadelphia. More action to come. Here we got the next inbound train to Center City. I forget which one this is. But we just witnessed the Bryn Mawr train and what they do at Bryn Mawr here when they have to turn the trains back in towards Philly. So now we know at least. This is the Lansdale train with rail cars 361, 360, 155, 156, and 302. This was a train I originally took to get from Colmar to 30th Street before the train continued on to Thorndale. So it's headed back to Lansdale. We'll probably be turning around, coming back then towards back onto the Thorndale line here, and we shall see what's going to happen. And he is off and moving already. Railcar 302 to cap it off. More action and trains to come. Here we got an Amtrak Keystone to Harrisburg flying by. Bryn Mawr here. AEM 7908. With cab car 9639. Headed off towards Harrisburg. More action to come. Here we got a Center City train and the Malvern train. The Malvern train is just leaving now with rail cars 844, 843, 710, 842, and 841. I think this is the Lansdale train. Yes, it is. With rail cars 347, 346, 441 and 442 to Lansdale. More trains in action to come. Here we have the Thorndale Express train leaving. Silverliner 5 rail cars 856, 855, 866, 865, and 722. More action to come here at Bryn Mawr. Here we got the Malvern Express, the local Malvern train. Doesn't say Express. Rail cars 725, 858, 857, and 732, all headed off to Malvern. More action to come. Here we got the SEPTA train coming in. This is Express train 580 coming in. To Bryn Mawr here. Catch more as he gets closer. Here we got an Amtrak Keystone coming in to Bryn Mawr here. Actually going to be zipping by Bryn Mawr here as he overtakes the SEPTA train. We got AEM 7904 leading the way. New front. More to come. Here comes the SEPTA train coming in. $161. We got the 4-car train with rail cars 161, 162 to Lansdale, 345 and 344, which was our train actually out here. More action to come from Bryn Mawr here. Here we got an Amtrak Keystone coming by, 9635. AM7 919. Wow. That was a 505. That was a 505 arrival to Paoli. More action to come. Here we got a Thorndale Express train, North Rail cars 382, 383. 409, all headed off to Thorndale. With more action to come. Here we got SEPTA train 2555 to Bryn Mawr from Norristown. Silverliner 4 cars. Rail cars 172, 171. 178 and 177. We got 9559 next, with 9561 then on its heels. Then after that, more to come. Here we got the switchover process again here at Bryn Mawr. Same train that we just saw, returning. Then we're moving on ahead, stopping, and then getting to go ahead to continue on back to Philadelphia, where he will be a Chestnut Hill East train on 30th Street. More action. Here we got a SEPTA Express train. Rail cars 447, 448, 305, 296. Switching over, headed back. More action to come. Here we got SEPTA train 9559, the Express, coming into Bryn Mawr. It's usually a push-pull train, but it isn't today for some reason. We got rail cars 140. Express Paoli, yeah. Rail cars 140, 139, 426, 425, and 404. And then 580 just showed up. We'll get more when he's leaving. Here we got train 580 leaving Bryn Mawr. Here. With rail cars 809, 810. 835 and 836. There goes the SEPTA train with 404 at the end of that one. We're hoping to see more action around here coming up. More to come. Here we have the Great Valley Flyer train 9561 coming through. It's an AEM7 push-pull train set. AEM7 2302, which was sitting at Jenkintown. We got cars 2523, 2552, 2517, 2506, 2509, 2525, and 2401. Looks like brand newly redone. The Great Valley Flyer taking off. Push-pull 1. More to come. Here we have SEPTA train 9563 to Bryn Mawr coming in. I think there's also another Amtrak train right behind them. It's going to be coming in. Just gonna have to wait for him to move. We got rail cars 868, 867, 832, and 831. That pulled into Bryn Mawr here. We'll see what happens with the Keystone to Harrisburg. That's not too far behind. More to come. Here we got the Amtrak Keystone that just left Ardmore for Paoli. Cab car leading. We have cab car 9632. AM7 935. More action. Here at Bryn Mawr, we got a double train move. One switching, the other one's coming in. The one that's coming in is a Lansdale train, 841 leading. We're still waiting on 1565 to show up yet also. So we'll wait and see what he brings, and we'll go from there. Here's the train that was switching over. 831, 832, 867, and 868. All moving forward and ahead. And now we got the Lansdale train leaving with rail cars 841, 842, 710, 843, and 844. All taking off to Lansdale. Still waiting on 1565 to show up. Hoping it's a push-pull. More to come. Here we got SEPTA train 1565 coming in. It's a push-pull train set coming in. I think it's on the second track, which it is. And it's AM7 2301 that's leading it. So we had 2302 and 2301 that were leading the trains. Has cars 2518 on it, 2510, 2501, 2557, and 3 more, which we'll find out when he's leaving. So, he's a Thorndale Express train. According to the looks of that tank there, that looks to be that the air brake was from Fraser, and it was put in on May of 2013 onto the train. In the meantime, we're also waiting for an Amtrak train to show up. That's running late. Hopefully we'll be able to get him. In the meantime, we got 2510, 2501, 2557 with 2 more and a cab car to end it up. And he takes off as the conductors are leaving. We got 2501, 2557, 2521, 2514 and 2407, all trailing behind 2301 as he switches over at the switch up ahead to get back onto the local track. More action to come. Here we got the late Amtrak Keystone train coming down to goes up by Bryn Mawr here on the local track. Cab car leading. Cool. No horn action, but it's cab car 9644. And 934 as the engine. Wow. More action to come. Here we got train 567 to Bryn Mawr with rail cars 281, 168, 167, and forget what the other one is. Looks like 411 is the other rail car. We just had the Amtrak Keystone set by, almost blow us off the track completely. So we'll see what else happens. There'll be a slight lull. Got a few more trains before our train at 6:54. Which will be here in under, say 40 minutes. So we're gonna have more action coming up, and then we'll be continuing at 30th Street, starting about say 7:30 with the last half hour there. Well, we got rail cars 281, 168, 167, and that was right, it was 411. All moving up and then headed back into Philadelphia. More to come. Here we got the SEPTA train coming in. This train is to Doylestown with rail car 722, 865, 866, 855, and 856 also. Damn. And 856. You're good. Go. And 856 leaving. We also got train 9569 that came in with the AM7 2308, the actually ALP 44 2308. It's a very loud hissy spinning car. It's the engine. Fortunately, both trains came in at the same time, so I missed them coming in. So we got rail cars 2559, 2505, 2511, 2508, 2550, 2551, and 2403 bringing up the rear. And he says he's off duty on the back on the other side. Nice. We'll be getting more action after when we get back into Philly today also, and we'll be catching the other push-pull train from Newark, Delaware. More to come. Here we have at Bryn Mawr another SEPTA train coming in, expressing past Bryn Mawr, going to Thorndale. Railcars 712, 736, 834, and 833. A Thorndale Express zipping right by. More to come. Here we have the last inbound train that we're going to catch here at Bryn Mawr to Thorndale. Coming in. It's a set of silverliner 5s, and it's actually the last train we're going to catch here to Malvern. We'll catch the Thorndale train at 30th Street Station, leaving there. We got 728, 880, 879, and two others. A 5-car train to Malvern. And as you can see here from the view, Amtrak has started to remove the switch that used to be between tracks 2 and 3. That you could switch over from the northbound direction onto the southbound, onto the westbound, from the westbound track onto the eastbound track, or from the eastbound track to the westbound track to get around. They started removing it. So, as time would have it figured, that's probably what they would do, because it hasn't been in use for a while. In the meantime, the train's leaving. Railcar 728, 880, 879, 882, and 881. Why didn't they just flip the one set around and put it behind the other? Could have done that, added a line in order. More to come. Here we got coming in is my train back to 30th Street. We got Silverline. It's a whole crew of Silverliner 5s. Our first set I've actually been on so far today. I'll be on today. We'll hope to get a window seat with more action to come on our way back down the 30th Street Station along the way. More to come. Here we're going to have an Amtrak train passing us. It's going to be the Keystone. Headed out to Harrisburg. That's leaving Ardmore. Actually, stopped at Ardmore right now. We'll be catching him departing. We got AEM 7944 with cars 825, 37, 825, 88. Eight 25, 27, and two others with the cab car, and then one other with the cab car.
Did you know him before? He said, "Hey, I'm looking for Ruben as a dad here." That's pretty much the extent of our discussion. Just kind of worked out.
That's where Millis is. That's where our rivalry started.
He's leaving at the same time we are. At 825, 27, 827, 72, and cab car 9641.
Next stop,
Watercon. Here we go, along the rest of the line.
for connections to SEPTA Regional Rail.
We're getting off at 30th Street, but along the line here, there is the overbrook maintenance facility. And still there is the current Comet 1s brought from NGT a while ago. And there they are. Suburban Silverliner 2, you got 2591, 2594, 2595, 2590, 2593, 2460, 2461. And the entire set of Comet 1 still just sitting there. It's on the track there, don't know why. Could use an engine. There's 170 and 169 sitting there at the facility. Not moving. We got 112, 111. We got 359, 358 there. We got along the side here 407, 350, 351, 108, 107. All sitting there. Not being used at all. More action at 30th Street. Here goes train 586, my train from Bryn Mawr that's going to, that brought us to 30th Street. It's going to Lansdale. Railcar 732, 857, 858, and 725. More action to come here at 30th Street till 8 o'clock. More to come. Here comes Kenwood train 1088, actually Suburban station train 1088, railcar 293, coming in to 30th Street Station. More action to come. Here we got Fox Chase train 6856 coming in. Silverliner 5s. On time. No, this is Chestnut Hill East train. Wait. We'll see what he says. It's the Fox Chase. So it's train 6856 with rail cars 829 and 830 to Fox Chase. Coming in to 30th Street Station. We also got the Thorndale train, which we'll get when he's leaving. Here we got the Thorndale train leaving with rail cars 442, 441, 346, 347 taking off to Thorndale. More action to come. Actually, we even got the Chestnut Hill East train coming in then also. Now, right behind the Fox Chase train. He's a little early. Catch more as he's pulling in a little more then. More to come. Here's Chestnut Hill East train pulling in. We got, this is train 768 with rail cars 397, 396, 119, 120, 120, and 283 with 120 also. More action to get on the other side. Here we have Trenton train 759 leaving with rail cars 414, 362, and 363 with the Chestnut Hill West train right behind. More action to come. Here's Chestnut Hill West train 851 with rail cars 822, 821, and 701 headed off. This is train 851. More to come. Here in the yard at 30th Street for Amtrak there, we got cab car 9647. We got all the other engines in there, including 514, P32, P42 135, and AM 7 959, the one switcher, and the two work engines, plus 3 cafe cars there. More SEPTA action to come. Here we got Market East train 1456. This is a train to Market East from the airport. Silverliner 4s. Silverliner 5s, I should say. Rail cars 718, 873, 874, and 707. More action to come. Here we have SEPTA train 8266 to Norristown coming in. A minute late. Silverliner 4 rail cars, all singles, 282 and 400. More to come with the airport train coming up. Here we have airport train 459 leaving with rail cars, Silverliner 4 rail cars 286, 110, and 109. More action from the middle platforms as we wait for a Warminster train at 8 o'clock. More to come. Here we got Temple U train 9268 coming in from
740 local to Temple University.
From Marcus Hook, because that's where he's coming from. Coming in with Silverliner 4 rail cars 325 and 324. all coming in. More trains to come. Here we got SEPTA train 4269 to Wilmington, Delaware, departing with silverliner 5s. We're also in the meantime waiting for the next train. But here we go. Here's the Wilmington train taking off with railcars 854, 853, 862, 861, and 734. Doylestown train 588 coming in with railcars 409, 309, and 308. Waiting for 9254 to come up. More to come. The train 9254 to Temple University from Newark, Delaware is coming in. Railcars Bombardier pushable set, railcars 2406, 2402, 2409. That's 3 cab cars in a row. Wow. 2503. 2519. 2553, and then one more car with the engine. More to come. Here we go with the train rolling backwards as it's trying to gain its momentum here with the rail cars 2519. So moving then stopping. God knows what it's going to do next. Well, it continues on moving now. So we got 2519, 2553, 2553, 2524, and we got a noisy, hissy spitting AM7, which is 2303. Yay! Finally! He emerges from the shadow. We did it. Malvern train next. Here we got Malvern train 579 leaving with rail cars 344, 345, 162, and 161. A few more trains to go and then we're done and on our way home. More to come. West Trenton train 390 is coming in. It's a track 5 here at 30th Street Station. Rail cars 298, 285, and 416. Chestnut West train coming in, and then we got 1770 coming in, and that's it. More to come. Here we have SEPTA train 1770 coming in with silverliner 5 rail cars 837, 838, 859, and 860. That's 1770 for Suburban Station. And Chestnut West train 853 is departing with rail cars 277, 340, and 341. All leaving for Chestnut Hill West. And there's 1770 with 860 going into Suburban Station and parking there for the night. Our train is next, which is the Warminster train, local 450, train number 458. There's a local to Warminster. We'll be getting off at Willow Grove. We'll get me more video then. More to come. Here we go, SEPTA train 458 to Warminster coming in. His headlights are bright. We'll get more. These are silverliner 4s. Looks like 359, actually 459 is the lead car. Or 159 is when we'll get more in Willow Grove. Here we are in Willow Grove. Our train made it in later than you scheduled. We're about 3 to 4 minutes late. We got rail cars 159, 160, 179, and 180, all to Warminster. That's it for today. Catch you next time.